Hey guys, I'm here with Joe Lauzon, and we're in Vegas.
We are.
What are you doing in Vegas?
I'm out here. Joe Proctor was on The Ultimate Fighter, so he got released on Friday. So I came out to be with him and train with him, and try to help him win on Friday.
Very cool. Now, without giving too much away, what are you guys gonna be working on this week?
It's kind of a rest week. It's kind of he's already nothing new is gonna help him, so it's just all about just kind of breaking a switch, keeping his weight in check. Maybe a little bit of grappling, a little bit of rolling around. Nothing too crazy.
Oh, very cool. Now, you've obviously been fighting for a while in the UFC. What advice, or kind of like what you wish you would know, what you wish you would have known going into your first fight in the UFC that you want to tell Joey or?
I think that the biggest thing I told him was just it's no different than any other fight. He's had lots of fights. He's had a lot of experience. Don't get caught up in looking around at the crowd and all the cameras and there's a little bit of extra media stuff, but other than that, it's still a fight, and it's no different.
Yeah, how is that when you go into your first big fight like in the UFC? Were you intimidated? Were you?
I wasn't intimidated, but I think it's because I didn't know any better.
Yeah.
But now that I've done it so many times, it's definitely it's no different. It's another fight. It's just just get in there, get your job done, and then get out and deal with all the media and all the stuff before and after.
Now, in your last fight, you suffered a tough loss.
Yep.
It was the first time you've been knocked out, you said?
Yep, first time.
That's crazy. How was that? Without just kind of digging a knife into you and telling you,
it's a fight. It's kind of stuff that happens sometimes. I wasn't sore afterwards. People always talk about getting choked out versus getting knocked out. And I would normally say that getting choked out is not nearly as bad, but for me it wasn't that bad. I got knocked out, but I wasn't sore the next day. I wasn't. I was pretty much okay. So just. Obviously the fight didn't go the way I wanted.
Now, I've always wondered this, when you're in a fight and you get rocked, what goes on in your head? Like, do you know what's going on? Do you
yeah, I mean, you still know what's going on, but I think it's, the big thing is it's almost like a loss of coordination. It's like you slip or you stumble or, something like that. You feel like you're standing, but you're falling.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit tough to get your bearings sometimes, and depending on how hard you get hit, it can vary quite a bit, but it's not too bad.
It's not too bad, because I can't imagine. I've never obviously been knocked out, and I can only imagine it must be.
You've done chokeout videos. We can do a knockout video.
No, I don't want to be knocked out. That seems painful though.
Yeah, it would not be fun.
Everyone's like, oh, I want to knock you out. I'm like, no, why do you want to do that? That's not nice at all. But you have a fight coming up in August. When will you start training for that?
So I'll be here all this week, and then I've been training hard. I always train hard. But we'll really get in a hardcore camp. Lots of sparring, lots of that stuff as soon as I get home. So first week in June.
Well, are you gonna be well, I can't really say because you're gonna be giving stuff away. I'm like, what are you gonna be focusing on?
Yeah, well, it's
secret.
It's like any other fight, though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna work on a whole bunch of things. We'll have some specific things we're gonna do. Terry Adams is very, very tall, so he's got a lot of reach. So a lot of the camp will be dedicated to kind of dealing with his reach. Closing in for takedowns. Using my boxing and all that kind of stuff to deal with him. Hopefully not getting kicked in the face again. All that kind of stuff. But it'll be a normal, typical fight camp.
Very cool. And I am a Game of Thrones fan. You are a Game of Thrones fan.
Huge Game of Thrones.
And I just realized we missed the show. It's on tonight. It was on.
I have HBO Go. Do you have HBO Go?
I do, but I'm going to be driving back from Vegas.
That is unfortunate.
So it's going to be a few hours before I get to find out what's going on. Who's your favorite character on the show?
I like all the characters. I think Arya, though, she's the most badass.
She's a little badass little girl.
My least favorite is Joffrey.
Oh, he's a bastard. I hate him.
I hate that guy.
Hate him. He's so evil. Him and Cersei. Well, Cersei is his mom. I feel bad because she's kind of going through a whole thing as well.
Yeah, but she's definitely evil.
Yeah, she's evil. Okay. So, JoeLauzon.com?
JoeLauzon.com, Twitter, Joe Lauzon, Facebook, Joe Lauzon.